Okay, welcome back everyone to the hottest day in the world apparently. Oh man, had my aircon off for like a bit and now it's back on, but it's making a weird noise, so I'm worried that it's going to show up in recordings. I apologize if it does. I can do nothing about it, because if I don't, I'm literally going to melt into my seat and, it's going to be hard to peel me off to get to work. So, yeah, there we go. I'm going to go to Orc today and do our first rune and hopefully, finish off about halfway through the second rune, or possibly just finish off the first rune, depending on how quickly we go through the game. Necromancer, hooray! Unfortunately, we didn't get Death Channel. Was really hoping for that because it tends to be the spell I like the most out of the Necromancy school. It's definitely a bit of a sweetheart of mine, I would say. I'm gonna blink here. There was actually an invisible dude next to me. I didn't realize that, but yeah, he was there the whole time. Pain's making some quick work out of all these guys. I'm not too worried about anything in Orc specifically. Most of the enemies should be okay in here, I think. Ooh, translucent helmet, I'll take that, sure. I like RC, sure, why not? It's not the worst thing in the world to have. It's pretty good, actually. Even though it is +0 as a helmet, it's still giving me 1 extra AC, so it's not too horrible. Because, of course, artifacts can't be enchanted, so this is like the max enchant that's ever going to be. There's Snorg. Let's Val Clutch these lads. Val Clutch the lad up there. The little knight guy. Poor bastard. Never had a chance. Raise him dead, and maybe read a magic mapping. There is a area of frost here, so we have a lot of resist cold, I think, right? Yeah, we have a good amount of cold resistance, so I might as well just, go in there. 2 pips of cold resist, usually enough. Unfortunately, if it's a demon vault, I might be in a lot of trouble, mostly because I can't take care of these guys really easily. Actually, no, I do have to spell undead for at least the undead guys, so that's not too bad, I guess. I do have to kind of just punch my way through here, though. So this area, this specific vault is the demon, fortress, I guess it is. It's a very small fortress, full of ice devils and simulacra, and there's one boss enemy, usually a necromancer. At higher floors, it's a ice fiend, which is pretty scary. I haven't talked about the new ice fiend tile. It sucks, by the way. Also, I've heard your calls, people. Fear not. People are asking for a tournament review video. I'll probably be doing that soon. I've started talking to the team captains of most teams, and hopefully we can just kind of get through, get them all in one room or one call and just have a chat. I don't know if it's going to be as in-depth as before, because like I said, I'm kind of, this tournament was not really my tournament to just talk about stuff, so I'm a little bit, less than invested in the tournament itself. Oh, nice Necromancer. Nice and straightforward to kill. Good. Like I said, at higher levels, that can be a terrible, terrifying thing. Wow, that is a +11 speed dagger. And you know what? The +7 dagger pain is actually better still. Speed sucks on a dagger anyway. Yeah, so this tournament was, like I said, I'm a little bit uninvested in the tournament, mostly because of the whole CPO thing not updating until day 4 of the tournament, so I really couldn't play. So I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to most things in the tournament. I just kind of played an all random old Demise again. Played some Nemlex choices when I felt like it, and that was about it. So I didn't really have too much of a say or too much involvement in the tournament itself. Meaning, of course, my analysis is a lot less nuanced and, beautiful than it normally would be. Let's walk back here. I don't want to deal with this Orc Sorcerer just yet. I want to kind of move back, get him into a corner, and stab him. Because of the paint weapon, this guy has transformed from a mage to an extremely powerful pure fighter. He is really powerful, even if I just go pure fighting. That's mostly, of course, because the pain weapon, it applies a flat amount of damage, so... Excuse me. Wait, what? We have a pair of small antennae. When did we get that? Oh, literally just then. I was wondering, what the hell? Alright, well, we lost our stupid stuff. We lost everything. God damn it. The hat doesn't give us any AC, so there's no point buying it. Oh, that sucks. So the antenna blocks the hat, obviously, so I have to just drop this helmet that we just found and bought. God. Why didn't you tell me about that earlier, game? You stupid idiot game. I hate this sometimes. Ow. Took a bit of damage there. That's okay. We got it in the end. Buy some potions, sure. We'll pick up the potion of cancellation too. I don't think there's any more chances for us to really use lignification that much, so I'm not too fussed about buying those. But having the cancellation is pretty useful. Can stop petrification, can stop corrosion, can stop being marked. It's pretty helpful. Can stop being involuntary teleported. You know, very, very useful things to teleport, to cancel out of. Generally, I feel like cancellation is one of those consumables where it's like, I feel like this isn't a real consumable, but I don't know. The game says it is. I guess it is. It doesn't feel like one. It feels too broken in certain situations. It's so specific, and it's just, like, oddly good for that. There's an Orc Warlord here. He's not very strong, though, because Borgner's Vile Clutch is pretty freaking broken, apparently. Also, I have Agony in case he was feisty, but I forgot to Agony. He has, like, Orc Warlords don't really have that great MR, so you can just kind of meme them with your Agony. Let's see, there's a Shimmering Ringmail. Is that going to be better than our Troll Leather Armor? Potentially. Let's see. +3 dex. That's pretty shit. Yeah, that's really not worth holding on to. The shield might be... I'll hold on to that. We'll see what it is first. It's +2 protection. That's +0 protection. That's really good to start with. So we probably want to go into Bucklers soon. Probably want to pick up some Ice Magic right now, so I think I'll turn the Necromancy off for a time being and put on some Ice Magic. That's mostly for Simulacrum. Like I said, I'm not really rushing towards it. I'd much rather prioritize my defense first, which is completely non-existent right now. Have a bit of time to work on my stats while I wait. Simulacrum will never be so important that I need to rush for it. It's not a game-winning thing by itself. You have to still get to the position where you can use Simulacrum, and unfortunately, being undead, you know, the Simulacra are always going to be only as good as their baseline stuff, so if I'm playing in an area that's, like, kind of shitty, you know, it's okay, but it'll occasionally not be great. I say that, but I'm going into Swamp next, and that's where Simulacrum is pretty good. The Rune Branches tend to be where Swamp is, where undead are really, really good, like I said in the last video. Main reason being, they're really, really unbalanced against... Like I said, the dungeon is super unbalanced against itself. It doesn't really... I don't know, it doesn't really translate very well. So there you saw me use my combo against Erica. I use Agony on her, get it down to half health, and then Borgner's Vile Clutcher, which is pretty good. I know, I've been saying Bjornis for so long, like, it just doesn't sound right, but Borgner is, like, the actual Borgenjaw. I don't know, like, I'm getting the wrong pronunciation, I know that, I apologize, but, like, I've always called it Bjornis, and I'm trying to pronounce it the right way, but I just don't care that much, you know what I mean? Like, it just automatically is being said. I'm not really focusing on what I'm saying here, though I should be, considering this is a literal Let's Play. Vector71, welcome back, you stupid mental berserker. You were there the last time. You were actually in this game, I think, already. We've killed you once, we'll kill you again. I think with the exact same move, too. Dispel Undead. Alright. Restore all this areas. Sorry, explore all this area. I don't really need a clutch against mages. Like I said, I can just stab him. I do a lot of damage. I mean, look how quickly I'm just murdering things. This is a dagger. Keep that in mind. This is a straight up dagger. It's not, like, particularly insane. Alright, let's go to Swamp. Why do I go to Swamp instead of Snake? Well, it's just mostly preference. Also, why is this happening to me? I'm gonna fear here. The Hydra, unfortunately, was, unfortunately, he was in the water, so he was a little faster than me. I thought I could fight him, but I couldn't. Fair enough. I only have 15, 17 in terms of stats anyway. Let's just Agony him a couple of times and then stab him. It's pretty straightforward. Like, again, the Necromancy plays a little weirdly, because it's a little bit like Mage, but it's a little bit like Melee as well. Also, fun fact, these vampire guys can just get stabbed. It's kind of dumb. Pull that guy off the water. I'm pretty sure he's more powerful in the water, but whatever. Yeah, you can dispel undead on vampiric guys. It's pretty interesting. Probably because they're vampire mosquitoes, but still, it's like, it's not something you would expect, considering mosquitoes are technically alive. Like, it might even be a bug, I don't know. Are they supposed to be dead? Oh yeah, okay, it's pestilent undead insect. Fair enough, okay. I was like, that doesn't look real. That doesn't look right. Okay, we're getting our ass beat a little bit. Whoops, that was a bit of a upside down move. I went up and then downstairs. It was a bit of an accident. Grab this guy. Okay, let's clutch these guys. So if I clutch the Hydra, I can actually just kind of force him to stay there for a bit, which is really helpful for me. I need to eat a ration. That might... It will cost me a bit of health, that's okay. At this point in time, the Hydra isn't, like, super scary, it's just that he's faster than you in the water, and this is a very unfortunate swamp entrance. Oh my goodness. Both in the fact that it's just this particular entrance, no exits except this one tile exit. I wonder if I can, like, blow this up. Nope, can't do it. Can I cloud it up? Nope. Nah, okay. If I had a lamp of fire, I might try to fire it at it, just to get rid of, just to open up that space. It's really hard to get out of this area, because there's only one, like, exit. Kinda sucks. But that's okay. We'll have to deal with it. Okay, so, Simulacrum down to 13%. That's pretty damn good. Okay, I was about to actually corpse delivery. Okay, I absolutely should corpse delivery right now. I need to get my allies up. I need the allies mostly so that Isel doesn't kill me. Enemies that are LOS based are really easily countered by Necromancer. You just kind of swarm them with stuff and they can't get to you. It's very helpful. Okay, so the way Simulacrum works nowadays is you butcher it, or someone told me in the comments, I believe. Simulacrum, it gives you the number of undead allies as it would have created chunks. So if you were to butcher it, you get that many chunks, and you use Simulacrum, you get that many Simulacrum. I'm not sure if that applies to like everything, or if it only applies to things that you can eat or something. Like, I'm pretty sure there are some stuff like undead insects that you can butcher their corpses and still, but not Simulacrum them. I don't actually know how that works, so we'll test it out. Simulacrum used to just work on chunks before, but now it's a little bit different, so we'll have to see how things go. Okay, let's pull this guy here. Whoa, look at that. So these are Swamp Drake Simulacrum. If you guys have ever been in an ice cave or fought a Necromancer in depths, you'll know that these guys hurt like hell. I mean, they do 23 extra points, 23 damage, half of which is cold damage, but you realize that one corpse creates 6 dudes, and also I can raise the skeleton as well. Suddenly, you're in a lot better shape than you were expecting. Like, look at this. Come on. Wait. I'll let the Simulacrum just kill it, just to show you the DPS. I mean, I had to do something there. It wasn't too good, but, you know, it should be pretty good. Can I dispel you? Holy crap, I can. Nice. Sweet. That was a bit scary. I was getting surrounded a little bit, so, you know, got a bit worried. Actually going to use... Do I have sublimation? No, I don't. Okay, fair enough. Let's use Borgenjaw's Val Clutch on that. See, I'm still trying so hard to pronounce it correctly, but there's a part of me that just doesn't care. There's a part of me that's like, I know that it's the wrong pronunciation now, so I don't care. So I do care. Like, it just isn't a name that you utter very often. Let's be real. Okay, so it looks like Simulacrum's very hungering, so I should definitely be alternating between eating food with Animate Skeleton and Simulacrum. I think the way things should work is I'll Simulacrum the stronger stuff, and I'll just eat the weaker stuff. That way I can save up on hunger. I mean, technically it doesn't matter, because, let's see. Oh, I can actually create these. Cool. It only gives me a couple of chunks, though, because these are small little shits. The little vampire mosquitoes, but still, you know, it's pretty good. I mean, look, if you get Leech Simulacrum, these guys should hurt, right? Whoa, yes! 28 damage bites with 36 extra cold damage. That's ridiculous. Look at that. That is pretty impressive. So I should definitely be Simulacruming every Leech that I get, because they'll be super strong. Like, look at this. They'll just wipe through everything by itself. I don't really need to do anything. Let's see here. So these dragons create 16 with 27 extra damage, claws for 8 damage, up to 27 extra damage, and tramples for 27. Holy moly. So these things can stack. These things can stack up to, 81 cold damage, in addition to the 16, 8, and 8, if they get lucky and they bite, claw, and trample in the same turn. So that is a ridiculously strong enemy. Like I said, Simulacrum were not balanced for the main game. They are, undead in general, they're just not balanced for the main game. This is just reality. It's not a huge deal. Like, But it's just really fun when you realize how busted undead are compared to, you know, when you face them. They're just like shitty little things. The simulacrum are sometimes scary, but most of the time you have enough cold resist to be like, ah, whatever. But when they're against you, when you're playing against the dungeon, it suddenly becomes a lot more dangerous. A lot higher damage. I like it. Appreciate it. Let's just Vile Clutch. So I suppose the Necromancer fantasy right now, though it's kind of mired by the fact that we have pain weapons, is supposed to be have a bunch of undead and then Vile Clutch with the undead kind of holding them in place twice. So they're kind of stunned while they're getting eaten alive, while they're also getting, you know, wrecked by my undead. So that's like probably how this works. But unfortunately, of course, the pain weapon is kind of going to get in the way because we need to be in melee with stuff to get the full power of this pain weapon. And boy, do I love this pain weapon. Okay, so also, someone commented on Vile Clutch. Thank you very much for that, whoever it was. I apologize, I don't remember your name. But they did it, and they said, okay, so Borgenjaw's Vile Clutch. Fuck. Okay, new drinking game. Every time you... Oh, that's a holy weapon. That's a really good holy weapon. Damn. Also ironic that it's of the spider nest when you got it in Swamp. But, yeah, every time I fuck up the Vile Clutch pronunciation, you guys can take a drink. Enjoy alcohol poisoning. Wasn't me. It was you who drank that. I take no responsibility. Please sign the waiver after you watch the video. The waiver is the like button. So, the Vile Clutch actually doesn't affect insubstantial things, it doesn't affect slimy things, and it doesn't affect undead. So there's just like a whole bunch of like very random new tags that the clutch doesn't affect, which is weird because you would never ever have the slimy tag be ordinarily, of course, be like considered for any spell. Like literally no spell had that until now. So the clutch is definitely going to be a nightmare for coding, most likely. Well, I don't know that, but I know that anytime you have like... Oh, we're getting wrecked here a little bit. Let's just teleport out. Peace. Yeah, I know that anytime you have like a new spell or new thing that has a bunch of like exceptions, it's pretty annoying to code for. I mean, I have dabbled a little bit in code. Obviously not enough to work on the main game, but like I've done... Like, I'd say I've put like maybe 50 hours in my entire life in terms of just purely coding stuff. It's not very impressive, I know. Like, plenty of people do more, but... I mean, it's not my profession, so, you know, whatever, right? I don't know, do people really look down on other people for the thing that they can do that other people can't because they invested a lot more time in it? Like, maybe they do. I mean, I guess that's the same thing. You could say the same thing for a lot of crawl plays. Like... I don't know, actually. That's just a random tangent. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Nicola. So remember when we had that fucking Arlec thing? We don't have that anymore, so... Fuck us, right? Lol. Lol. Let's go ahead and agony his ass and then just kind of stab him. Damn, that Vile Clutch. I love it, man. I like that spell. +2 Cloak of Invisibility. It doesn't do anything for us specifically, but that's okay. Because we can... Oh, Swamp Fall with the undead ending. Oh, nice, man. I like that. Okay, let's go find a staff. We're gonna go look for all the staves. Wow, we did not get a single enhancer staff. Never mind. So what I was gonna do here is I was going to just clear the entire area with nothing but Dispel Undead, because that's a broken spell against undead. Again, Necromancy has like the best answers for very specific things in undead, which is why I like it. It's very specific. It's pretty fun. Book of Debilitation, no. The fact that I'm seeing Simulacrum here means that there's going to be a lot of undead here. There's a specific vault that has a bunch of these undead. So I'm actually going to just skip Swamp 4 for now. If I can find an enhancer staff, that'd be really nice, but somehow I found 0 in the entire time. So let's go over to Snake for a little bit. Uh-oh, we didn't deal with you before, Mr. Shock Serpent. Let's go ahead and get a cheeky little Simulacrum. Yep, 16, 30 damage, cold damage, not bad. Oh, you know what I should get? Sublimation. I should definitely pick that up. So Sublimation, I've said this before, but what it does is basically, it it gives you mana at the cost of your own health. But because we're a character that has damage sharing and we regenerate magic rapidly, apparently, because that's I think level 3 of the of that particular magic shroud mutation, and also because we have regeneration, the spell, and troll armor, we can pretty much just cut down on resting time by mashing through tons of sublimation of blood and regeneration stacks, effectively giving us infinity health. I'm pretty sure that we have a really good, we can actually create a cycle where we just have a shitload of health, just constantly. So look, I can just go sublimation, regeneration, and in about 30-ish turns, I think, I healed back to about full, almost. Not quite, probably, but I don't know, pretty close. I wonder if a Vile Clutch actually... I actually do wonder if that spell gets enhanced by Vehement's, rage thing. Because that could actually be really damn good. I could see that being amazing. Oh, that's why we don't like using sublimation. I instantly dropped down to 40 HP. I think I did 20 damage to myself. That was depressingly bad. Ooh, come on, Bloodstained Dagger. Nope. Oh, that's got Arlec. I guess I can hold on to that. Sure. I don't want this Arc Blade, actually. I kind of want a weapon that I can use while being Arlec, you know? The Arc Blade, of course, we're going to use it, but then it sucks because it, apparently it just damages your own allies. It's pretty dumb, but whatever. It's all good. Okay, we should actually probably be standing on one of these guys and creating Simulacrum. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. So these lads... Oh, excuse me. Wow. So if these guys constrict an enemy, they deal cold damage every turn, on top of the cold damage they deal already. Holy shit, that's incredible. Not that I don't actually know how much they take to, you know, I'm not actually sure how often they constrict, but, you know, it could be amazing. Alright, that's definitely the downside of having this, we're gonna have to blink here. Yep, let's just blink. Yep. Let's get our magic potion and get some allies around me, and suddenly I'm invincible again. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. See, look. That's the Parakiku right there. Just kind of meme things. Look at that. Easy peasy. As long as you have undead around you, you're pretty much okay. You have a lot of extra health. I can actually butcher this guy because I can eat him. Cast a cheeky agony every couple of encounters, I guess. Sure, why not? Ooh, the Staff Power could be pretty good. Damn. Reason why is because, again, apparently this character decided at some point that it was gonna be a mage, a Vinestalker, so he just started creating all the shit that Vinestalker has. Alright, let's stop miscasting that, shall we? So having extra power, extra magic power actually provides us with more health, and it also, you know, makes us a little bit more resilient to running out of mana, which is good. We don't want that. I didn't need a spell that deals damage that isn't super expensive, like Borgen. Fuck. Take a drink, guys. Take a drink. Even if you're drinking water, because you're a good role model, just take a drink. Have a sip. Gosh, I like this spell a lot. Go, my undead allies. Yes. Ha ha ha. I can drain their lives, too. Yum. So it looks like Nagas provide a lot of chunks, so they can give you a lot of Simulacrum allies. I mean, it's a bit sad because previously it was, it almost worked identically, except you could just use it on individual chunks. So you could get potentially 20 to 30 Simulacrum from one guy. Not that much, obviously, but you get a fair amount. You'd get enough that the screen was full with just a couple of people. That's Vashnia. We don't want to deal with her right now, so I'm just going to go in a different area. What we could do, potentially, is, grab a bunch of undead, and then fight Vashnia, and then hope that the undead just kind of murder her. Obviously it's not going to work when there's this many guys around her, but in a 1v1, it's very likely that I can just kill her with Simulacrum. So we're going to try to go down a different staircase. Okay, well, you can come with me, I guess. Ow. Yeah, I'm getting shot a little bit. It's a bit scary. Because Vashnia and her sharpshooters can actually shoot straight through stuff. They have smart targeted shooting. So it is a bit annoying, but that's okay. I did not realize I was on that low health. Holy crap, that made me almost... Oh, okay. And we have very little food left, so that is not good. Kiku, give me corpses. Kiku, go. Yeah, I can't fight her. I don't have enough health to fight her. Damn it, why do I not have enough health? Ah! Man, what the hell? I thought I was good, man. I thought I was good for it. Okay, let's just turn some armor on for now. I don't really know. Let's focus fighting. We just don't have enough fighting. It's frustrating. I don't get it. Why is this the case? Why do these things happen to me and only me? Probably because I'm spamming Simulacrum, which is like an almost max hunger spell, but you know, I gotta do it, man. Like, it's a cool spell. I like it. And even Val Clutch is quite hungering, so, you know, I'm in a bit of trouble here, I'll admit. I'll say it, you know. I'm man enough to admit when I'm dying really bad. Let's Val Clutch here. Come on, I said let's Val Clutch here. I meant it. There we go. Pull back to the upstairs. Armor's at level 1 now. Got 15 AC, so we'll see how much it gives us afterwards. Come on, Val Clutch it. Thank you. Jeez. Acid Wand. Nope. That's really bad for me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Thank you very much. My goodness. Okay, let's try to do it again. Get some Simulacrum. Get some Undead. Oh, I can't Val Clutch her. Why can't I Val Clutch you? Oh, because she was already constricted. There we go. We got her. And I can create Naga Simulacrums of Vashnia, but I don't think it's actually of Vashnia. It's just Naga Simulacrum. Because this game's a bit needy when it comes to that kind of thing. It doesn't like recognize that Simulacrum are, you know, real people too. Undead rights and all that. They're not real people. They're just the species. Thank you. Undead are subspecies. They're not real. Like, they're just made up. Okay. Salamander corpses. I can eat him, so I'm going to butcher his corpse rather than animating him. Yummy. Another Naga sharpshooter. Piss off, mate. I can stab you. I only have 131 HP. I feel so squishy. And yet, I feel so strong. I've never felt this strong in my life. Not really, I felt much stronger. Never mind. Just kidding. Alright, we're doing good for chunks. We actually put forward a little bit of a net positive in these rune areas. I still can't wait for food to be removed. Like, food, mutation system, these things are things that, like, relics of the past, man. Relics of the past. Okay, I'm gonna pull upstairs. That's too scary for me to fight. I have not enough health to really take on that many guys at once. Book of Fire, nothing of real value. Ignite Poison could be pretty interesting in this area, but I think it's not really worth the spell slots to worry about it. I mean, I could definitely learn it, but it's like, it's pretty mediocre at best. I'm gonna raise corpses just because that's a scary spot to be in, fighting 2 guardian serpents. I'm actually gonna go all the way back to Lair, and then I'm gonna do another raised corpse over here. I'm gonna eat these lads. And that's gonna give me a little bit more hunger to work with. Bit scary, like I said. Okay, well, that was very bad downstairs. Let's check where the other downstairs is. Okay, so we want to go up this one, because this one has the... Nope, never mind. Okay, I got Telly on me. Alright. That was actually very well done. I got upstairs at the very last second. Okay, so it looks like no matter where I go this time around, I'm gonna get screwed out of my mind, so... That's good, I guess. Even though the Anaconda zombies are really strong, I want to actually turn them into corpses, because they're just much easier that way. Let's cast Regen on the way down. Let's Val Clutch here. Grab some Simulacrum buddies to just kind of fight. Go use a bit of sublimation here just to kind of top myself off in terms of mana and health. So you can see here, I'm sort of like regenerating health and mana at the same time. It's really strong. Let's do a Vile Clutch. Cheeky Vile Clutch. Maybe clutch that guy over there. This Shock Serpent. Because he's really messing with my grills. He's really rewiring my machinery, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm... No. I don't know what I'm saying either. It's okay. Alright. Go, my vile fiends. Attack. Do we have a dig wand? Yeah, we do. Nice. Let's just go in this corridor for a little bit. What we can do is we can just kind of stand here, regenerate, pain things as they come through, and then... Did I... Yeah, I got... Cool, I got the guy who was actually edible. Nice. I need to keep his chunks. Kind of sucks that you... Can you you should be able to simulacrum chunks on the floor, but... Whatever. Can't ask for everything. Simulacrum used to legitimately be, like, the most broken spell ever. It was just so damn good. Now, I feel like it's less good, honestly. It certainly does feel a lot less impressive. Alright, there's another line of sight-based guy. Let's go ahead and just kill Luis with Undead. It's one of the nice things about being a Necromancer. You really don't have to worry about MR. You already have it, effectively. Mana regeneration is actually probably better than Reflection, I think. Possibly, because mana regen is going to give us more health, effectively, due to our mutation. So, you know, maybe it's probably better. I don't know. I can't really make up my mind as to whether the magic regen is better than Reflection right now. Anyway, it's about 30 minutes. I gotta get ready for work, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow will be another Dungeon Crawl video or nothing, and then Saturday will probably be Darkest Dungeons, so look forward to it. Thanks for watching. See ya.